Aries, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading. Now when it comes to these types of readings, I'm going to be speaking from the place of love, but this could be talking about a platonic situation as well, right? You'll know who this person is throughout the reading, so that's why I always say rely on your intuition, because I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could. So I'm going to be pulling 3 cards, Aries, so I can get a general idea of what is going on with these energies. And then from there, we'll just continue deep diving with this and figure out how we can get you how to get you two together if you are meant to be together, right? Or if there's someone new coming along. But this reading does give you a sense of direction, Aries. I would love for you to let me know in the comments below which card gave you that aha moment, if you got that, for your situation, for how it resonated. And if it does resonate, please give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot and I would appreciate it. But yeah, let me pull this last card for you, Aries, and then we'll just jump into this reading right now. That 6 of Fire definitely wanted to come out for you guys. So right now I see the 6 of Fire, the Ace of Earth, and then the 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles. I always call it coins. And then the 5 of Swords. So this is, I want to say this is a good start of this energy right now, Aries. So with the 6 of Fire, let me read off these cards. 6 of Fire says victory. Good news is on its way, public recognition. So I definitely feel like this person's in your life right now. The Ace of Earth comes in where it's just an inflow of abundance. Like this is kind of like the beginning phases of something almost. You know, with the 7 of Pentacles as well, with this energy, it's almost just like the beginnings of like a relationship, or like the beginnings of a connection, where you're kind of just getting to know one another, figuring out like what makes each other tick, sort of thing. And yeah, it's just a place of like discovering one another and like building up that rapport, if we can say that, right? But with this 5 of Swords energy, it's almost, I feel like there's, not that there's a trust issue, I feel like it's a, either someone's currently dealing with this situation of where it's, actually, let's get some clarifiers on this. So this 5 of Swords energy could show and talk about a situation where it's like someone has like issues letting people in because they're just so used to getting burned, or 3 of Wands. Okay, so some person is used to being independent. They're not used to having to rely on someone. Ace of Wands as well. Yeah, I definitely, maybe this could be you, but I kind of feel like this is your person, the other person, where it's just like you're getting to know one another, but maybe you find it hard to get to know them, or you feel like they're kind of like walled off perhaps, and you don't know what to make of it. I kind of feel like it's because of this energy. It's not like they're intentionally trying to not be accessible. They're not trying to make it hard on you to like learn how they are. It just is like they just are oblivious to it, really. They're just like, they're just so in their head almost, because we have the 4 of Cups. It's like they're not aware of this. They're not aware that they're being difficult almost, or that they're not aware that you're not receiving them as openly as like, you know, because I feel like they think that they're being open with you, but they don't realize like their version of being open isn't actually being open, right? I think they're just so used to being independent that it's just like, since this is all new territory to them, they don't know what's like normal. And we have the Strength card as well. This is definitely going to be a learning experience, maybe for both of you guys, right? Let's get your energy. Let's figure this out. What's going on in your head? Which deck do we want to use? We want to use this deck still. I like this one. But definitely like this person has, I feel like this person is doing their best. That their best just may not be that wonderful. And see, yeah, I pulled the Lovers card. This is meant to be. If you're questioning if this person's interested in you, or if you're questioning if this connection is meant for you, I kind of feel like this connection is meant for you. If you are speaking to them right now, this person is like your person, sort of thing. And so I feel like this is just like going back to that phase of where it's just like you're just learning about one another. So don't overthink things. Don't overanalyze their behavior and think you have them figured out, because you don't. You don't. I feel like they're just so in their head, or maybe not in their head, but they're in their own world. Yeah, they're like, this person's like, they're Queen of Wands. They are just so fiercely independent. They're so fiercely independent and just like doing their hustle, that they're just, this is just new for them in that kind of way, where it's maybe not new for them, but it's almost like maybe they're like a little bit socially awkward. Right? Because I do feel like this is like beginnings energy, new energy of some sort. Maybe they're just like socially awkward, and so it takes a while for them to warm up. But yeah, let's continue on looking on what's going on in your head. What's going on from your perspective, your emotions. How are they receiving you? The Magician card, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, one more. Page of Swords. So yeah, you guys, like this person, they think very highly of you with this energy. They see you in a very high light, and it's like maybe that's what they use. It's almost as if like they use you as motivation to push themselves, almost. Like, I don't think you're aware of how much they look up to you. I don't think you are aware of how much they really respect you and care about you. They're just expressing it in their own way. There's a song that came into my head called, I don't remember, it's a Taylor Swift song, it's from her most recent album. What is it? Oh, it's called This Is Me Trying. Look it up, look up that song, and I feel like this is kind of like the summary of their energy. It's like, this is me trying, like they're trying their best sort of thing. The Wheel card, Archangel Michael, number 10, equaling to 1. A time for positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. I feel it's almost like, if once you receive this reading, Aries, once you receive this reading, I hope I wasn't calling you Leo, but once you receive this reading, Aries, I feel as if it's like you just need to set the tone, like, and just be like, hey, like, I feel like if you were to just be like, hey, like, I really admire your passion, like, or like asking like a question about like what it is that inspires them, what makes them passionate. You know, ask them about their vision board, you know, ask something in their element so you see that light and they spark up, because I feel like that's going to be like what breaks that ice between you two, where it's like, then you'll cut it off, like that surface level conversation. You actually get to like the deep stuff where you actually will be like, wow, I really like this person for X, Y, and Z. You know, I feel like that's all you need to do, Aries, is cut through like the surface level and be willing to be the one that is vulnerable first. Chariot card, Archangel Metatron, number 7 for numerology. So 1 and 7, write both down, look that up after. The Chariot card, yeah, you're an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. Public recognition. Public recognition came twice. So this person definitely just sees you in a beautiful way, Aries, and I don't think you realize it. They really do admire you. They think very highly of you. And maybe you don't think that they do, and that feeds into your insecurity. But it's just like, yeah, I feel like if you just like, I feel like they would receive you very well if you were just very blunt with them. I feel like they would really appreciate that, because I feel like their brain is very analytical or very logical. Just judging based off of this like passionate energy, it could be one of two ways. They're very analytical and logical, or they're just very artsy and creative and just like in their own world, right? You know, those people who are just like so seemingly airheady, but they're like actually really intelligent. They're just like, their thoughts are just constantly wandering. You know, you swear that they're thinking about something just so deep, or they're upset about something. In reality, like, you get a fly in the wall, like, view of like the inside of their brain, and they're just like deep diving about like cotton candy and how the first person discovered cotton candy sort of thing. So before I continue speaking on, let's see what we can do, what Spirit's views on this relationship are, and like how to handle this relationship in the future potentially. Let's get their perspective on this. But overall, really good, Aries. But as I was saying, I feel like if you were just to be blunt with them about what you're feeling, what's going on with you, they would receive it well. I also feel like they would receive it well if you were to try to communicate with them. Okay, yeah. So I pulled the Justice card, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So this is just telling me of where it's just they're willing to work on things. They just need to know where it is that they need to improve. And I feel like you kind of need to match them in that energy as well. With this Justice card coming in, it's just like, you know, be prepared. It's just like, hey, if you're blunt with them, be prepared for them to be blunt with you as well. Don't take it personally. right? You can't expect them to just receive you so easily and well, and then you not be able to match that energy and do the same. You know, you want to like start this situation off with really good communication, and I feel like through really good communication, Aries, things will just be beautiful. But I feel like if you don't communicate, things are just going to be handled in such a different way. Like it changed the trajectory of this connection greatly because of making that choice of not communicating through whatever reason. You know, some people are just being stubborn. Don't be stubborn. I say this as I pulled the boar card. Don't be stubborn. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. So if you stop being stubborn, Aries, and you're just bold and you're just like, you break the ice, you bulldoze in and you just break the ice, and you force the conversation to go deeper, I really feel like things will really take off in a beautiful way that you wouldn't anticipate. I really don't feel like you would be genuinely surprised by this person. Get out of your head, Aries. That's something I want to tell you, is like, get out of your head when it comes to this connection. Now, if you haven't met them yet, if you haven't spoken to them yet, I kind of feel like I kind of feel drawn to saying that if you haven't met them yet, I almost want to say that you kind of have to let it be known that you're interested in dating, dare I say. A personal issue reaches the resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Yeah, I feel like if you haven't met this person yet, you need to like let it be known that you're actively dating. Because even if you're not posting anything that shows that you're in a relationship or anything, I feel like with this person, they're not gonna think naturally from a relationship point of view. They'll just, because it's like this person, when they see you, they'll just be so inspired by what it is that you do and just inspired by your drive and passion for something and just how your mind works, that like they'll just be inspired to just be around you in that way, and their mind will never process it from a romantical sense because it's like they don't consider it because for whatever reason, right? I'm kind of getting the sense that they're not really naturally much of a romantic person. But yeah, that's the reading I have for you, Aries. I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments below which card gave you that aha moment, if you did get an aha moment from this reading, or how it resonated. And again, if it does resonate with you, I would really appreciate for you to give me a like and subscribe because it does help me out so much. But until next time, Aries, I love you so much. Bye.